Hi boys and girls. Today we are going to go over our alphabet sound cards. So remember they have our letter capital and lowercase somewhere on the picture. And then it shows you the picture so you know that the sound that they make. Okay, we're going to go in alphabetical order. So when you sing your ABC song, A, B, C, D, that's the order we're going in. Okay, so we're going to look at the card and we're going to see if you can tell me the letter. A. This is the letter A. Now, A is a vowel. It's a special one because it says two sounds. It says its name, A, and then it says its short sound, A, just like you're going to sneeze. Okay, so let's say it together. A says A, and A says A. Did you say chew? Sometimes we do it in class. Okay, our next sound card is the letter B. Now look at my capital B and my lowercase b. They both have a stick and a bubble on top and a bubble on bottom. This one looks just like it except for it's missing that top bubble. So stick, bubble on the bottom, B. Now look, our fish is making bubbles. So that helps us remember the sound. So B says b, 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 b. All right. And our next letter is the letter C. Now C makes the k sound, and he's coughing into his hand. But we've talked about how we need to cough into our elbow. So we're going to cough in our elbow. So C makes the k sound. Can you do that with me? C says k, k, k. Very good. All right. And the next letter is D. D. Now D has its capital and its lowercase. And D, first you make a C, then you turn it to a D. So make that C first on the lower one, and then you add that stick, so it's a D. So on the lowercase d, first you make a C, then you turn it to a D. So D, his sound he makes is D. We're going to take those drumsticks and we are going to say D, 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 D. Very good. Okay, here's our next letter. E. There's our capital E and lowercase e. Now E is another vowel. And so it makes two sounds. It says its name, E, and then you make an E with your hand sign, your sign language, and you make them fall off the table. Let's do it together. E says two sounds. E says E, and E says Very good. Okay, here's our next one. F. F, very good. F says F. So we're going to put that feather on our hand, and we're going to blow it away with our F sound. Okay, here's our next one. G. G, grab that glass and say G, 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 G. So I'm taking, and you're going to feel it back here. G, 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 G. All right, our next one is the letter H. There's the capital and lowercase. Remember, you can see capital and lowercase on each page. And this one is telling us, look, he looks so tired. So we're going to pretend we're sitting on that lowercase h. And we're going to say, because H says, okay. What letter is this? I. My capital I and lowercase I. Some people put a curve. We usually write it with straight down and a dot. And so I is another vowel, and it makes two sounds. So it says its name, I, and then here's your sign language for I. It says I, 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 I. So I makes two sounds. Ready? I says I, and I says I, I, I. Very good. Okay, our next one is the letter J. Capital J and lowercase j. Okay. J says j, like jumping jacks, like she's doing. But I'm sitting down. You can stand up and do them. It's not just going to sit down and do them. So here we go. J says j, j, j. Good job. Okay, here is our letter K. Okay, K looks like this, and we write it like that. So, tall stick, start at the top, go in, kick out. Lowercase k, tall stick, start at the dotted line, kick in, kick out. Okay, so K says k, k, k. So it kind of sounds like C. So K, we're going to kick our legs, okay? I'm sitting down, so I'm going to just use my hand. But you can stand up and kick like you're kicking a soccer ball. Ready? K says k, k, k. It's kicking. This is our letter L. Capital L, lowercase l. They curve their L, but we just go from top to bottom, straight line. Straight line across the bottom, straight line. L. L says L. So grab that ice cream cone and we're going to lick it. Ready? L, L, L. All right, here's our next one. The letter M. M is like the sound a motor makes. All right, here's our next one. The letter N. And look at him. He looks mad. He's throwing a fit. He's about to tell somebody no. So we're going to take our arms and we are going to say N, N, N for the letter N. Take both your arms, go N, N, N. He's getting ready to say no. Okay, here is our letter O. O is another vowel. So he says two sounds, and O says his name, O, and then he says ah, ah, ah. Like when you go to the doctor's office and they put that tongue depressor in your mouth, kind of looks like a popsicle stick. We're not going to put our finger in our mouth, but we're just going to pretend and say ah, ah, ah. So do it with me. O says O, and O says ah, ah, ah. Okay, here's our next one. The letter P. Okay, so P says P, like the puffs of smoke coming out of the train. Ready? So we say P, 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 P. Here's the letter Q, capital and lowercase. Hooks backwards. And that's a rabbit. But rabbits are very quick. So we're going to take our arms like we're hopping and we're going to move quick. So we're going to say qua, qua. It's like a rabbit. Qua, 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 qua. Okay, here's our letter R, capital, lowercase. And R is like a race car. So grab your steering wheel and we're going to say Here is our letter S. It's got a snake. So S says like a snake. Do it with me. Good job. Here's our letter T. Here's a lowercase t. They curve theirs. We make it with a straight line. So straight down, straight across. T. And T says t, like a clock, ticking. So we're going to take our arm like the arm of a clock, an old-timey clocks, the big ones. And they have these arms that swing to help keep the time. So it goes t, 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 t. Here's our letter U. U is another vowel. And it says two sounds. So it's going to say its name, U. And then like a rocket going up, it's going to say Okay, do it with me. U, two sounds. U says you, and U says This is the hand sign for you. Okay, here's our another letter. It's the letter V. And V, this is a volcano. So it's going to make that V. See, my teeth are touching my lip, but they're not biting it. They're just resting on it to help make that sound. So V says volcano, because it's exploding. Here's our letter W. W says W. So look at that, Mama. She's got that baby. She's going to wake up the baby. Here we go. W, 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 W. Wake up. Here's our letter X. It has a snake, but that snake is covering its mouth because it's sick. So remember we told we don't cough in our hands and do our elbows? So we're going to be that sick snake who says Kss. So it's the K, S, Kss, Kss. We're going to do it into our elbow. Ready? Here we go. Kss, Kss, Kss. That sick snake. Here's our letter Y, and it's got a yo-yo. So we're going to pretend we have a yo-yo in our hands. This is the hand sign for Y. And I'm going to do ya, ya, yo-yo. Again, ya, ya, yo-yo. And our last letter of the alphabet, which is the letter Z, and that is a zebra, and he's sleeping. So when he sleeps, he's going to say the Z sound for the letter Z. So we're going to pretend we're asleep and doing the Z sound. Z. Can you do that? Close your eyes and make the Z sound. Z. Very good. That's the end of our alphabet. Now we're going to go back over the vowels. Remember, vowels have 2 sounds. Okay? There's 5 vowels in my alphabet. Okay, there is A. A says A, and A says A, A, A. E. E says E, and E says Eh. I says I, and I says I, 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 I. U says you, and you says Very good. I think I forgot one. We have our letter O. I didn't make it into my other pile. Here it is. O. O says O, and O says ah, ah, ah. So those are our 5 vowels that we have. We have A says A, and A says ah, ah. E says E, and E says eh. I says I, and I says I, 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 I. O says O, and O says ah, ah, ah. U says you, and U says So that's our 5 vowels. We're just going to say the letters now. Ready? A, E, I, O, U. Our 5 vowels. A, E, I, O, U. Very good. All right, have fun practicing your letter sounds.